He said he wanted to be in Cincy from the jump, and now he's putting pen to paper temporarily, at least for one more season. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Tee Higgins sticking around?
Haley, a bit surprised that it's happening this early. You talked about it, right? The offseason program just ended, and Tee Higgins decides to sign the franchise tag.
Have you seen everything happening with the Cincinnati Bengals, AJ? It legitimately feels like their team is tight. I have nothing but faith in this Cincinnati Bengals team going into this year. Do you feel the exact same way? And have you seen Joey Burrow over at Paris Fashion Week beating the shit out of people in chess?
Welcome on in, Cincinnati. Welcome on in Who Day, every day, all day, and tomorrow. Happy to have you guys in. First things first, I just want to give some love. There is no RFF Bengals post that we need to shine on, but Nathan Dean 79. I see what you're doing. I see it every time when I post a video, and do not stop. Do not stop. I love the information you give out into these comments. Like I said, guys, I read these comments because, like I said, I just love the community of the Cincinnati Bengals. But Nathan Dean 79, do not stop what you're doing. I love the knowledge that you drop. First things first, I want to talk about is Hard Knocks. How do you guys feel? What are you guys about? I have mixed feelings about it. I really do. I just don't think the media wants to fully accept us. Give us this force field that the, Josh Allen and the Bills have. We've seen the Bills kind of deteriorate and lose everything in their infrastructure as a roster. Yet you look at rankings and stuff like they're putting Josh Allen ahead of Joe Burrow. They're putting the Bills ahead of the Bengals in some, power rankings. And it's it's whatever. I get it. It's the same thing every single year. I don't know why. It's the same thing every single year. But I just do not believe with this Hard Knock series they're going to protect us. They won't protect us. Any type of slight little this or slight little that, they're going to use against us. Joe Burrow didn't practice for 2 days straight. And they just went on this rampage talking about, his injury is a lot worse than what they said it was. He says the words, football mortality, and it just goes headline streaming of, oh, wow, is there a chance that he's going to retire early, do Andrew Luck thing? And then this whole Tee Higgins things, right? The day we drafted Jamar Chase, and then the next day when he became Rookie of the Year, we knew Tee Higgins was unfortunately going to be out. Because we got a quarterback we got to pay, right? We have at that time, and my brain was like, we got to pay Jesse. Jesse Bates is here. We got to pay him. We're not going to let him leave the building. Wrong about that. Super shocking. Actually, real quick, who is a player that we got rid of that you did not think we ever would? Let me know in the comments, because mine was Jesse Bates. Now, Jamar has the amazing season. Joe Burrow has to get paid. We have players like Logan Wilson that need to get paid also down the line. It was always in the air in a legit business standpoint. We will not have enough money to afford him because he is too talented, because Tee Higgins is too good. We just don't have that monies yet. Now, I just hate that no one ever said that in the mainstream media. And they try to paint this disgusting picture of, Tee Higgins, he's kind of a good guy and he did everything he could for the Bengals, and the Bengals just don't want to sign him. The Bengals just don't want to extend him. The Bengals there's just issues with the Bengals as there always is. And then there's some reporters that wanted to push it in a way of, Jamar Chase is the guy and you just need to take the pay cut, and trying to paint him in this weird light because he's not going to the mini camps, he's not doing all these things. And they're trying to paint him in this way of a diva and he's doing his own thing and he's unhappy. It's just that's what I mean. They will not give us the benefit of the doubt. They will not protect us with this series. It's going to be, we're probably going to start the season, beat the Patriots, maybe. This could be the first time we actually start off hot, start off quick, start off good. But let's say we start off 0-2, as we have in years prior. They will not protect us in the media. They will not. What they're trying to do is they're trying to extract all this money from Joe Burrow in the public eyes, and they're trying to extract the stardom and the fame of course, Lamar and the Ravens and the whole Justin Fields, Russell Wilson situation in Pittsburgh. And then, the Browns, they're always going to have some type of story, but I just feel like they will not protect the Bengals. They may not protect any of the teams in the AFC North, but I just feel like, and I just could be biased, when it's with the Bengals, it's always different because it's something stupid. It's something tiny. It's something small. It's something that if you just knew more about the team, if you just watched more and more press conferences, if you just saw their interactions on the sideline, you would understand there's no animosity. You would understand Like, no one is upset with anyone. It's just a business thing, or it's just a one-off situation. I mean, I've been just thinking about this, guys, and I just don't love the idea of this Hard Knocks. I've never loved the idea of the Bengals on Hard Knocks, even when Chad was on it back in the day. Didn't want it. I just don't like my team in that type of negative media spotlight. But let me know what you all think. I'm very, very curious to find out what you guys might think. I say this all reluctantly because if we're having a Super Bowl caliber season, which I believe we will have, maybe it's not going to be that bad. You know, and if everyone stays healthy, maybe it won't be that bad. But I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But moving on to the next topic, Orlando Brown Jr. calling Cincinnati home for life. Love it. And I'm gonna preference this by saying I do not have hate for any tackles after Andrew Whitworth. None. Not at all. No hate, no anime. Like, it was so hard to get that position right for so long. And I understand we had a guy, Jonah Williams. He was good, only good. But good doesn't help us. Let me say it this way. I love Jonah. Good is good against bad. Good is good against good. Unfortunately, we have elite pass rushers in the AFC North. And that is when I just saw Jonah try his best, do his best. He couldn't, not consistently, not in a prophetic way. And Orlando Brown Jr. has his woes, has his mess ups, has his hiccups. He's not perfect. But what I'm seeing from Orlando Brown Jr. is potential, hope. He's a guy that wants it. Not saying that Jonah did not. This is not a Burrow's safety net for the rest of their time together, playing together. And if that's another 10 years, I want that. I need that. I need offensive linemen that take the job of protecting our quarterback super serious. And I think Orlando Brown Jr. does not for a second take that job for granted. He understands what that job title means to be the left tackle over the Cincinnati Bengals. All right. And so I'm happy for this. I want this. I've always wanted this. And now training camp dates. I want to discuss rookies. Y'all are showing up July 20th. And then 3 days later, we have our veterans showing up to the facilities. And this is going to be the time, guys. Like, this is going to be the time where we find out for sure, 100%, what team we will become. We lost our longtime running back in Joe Mixon that we love a lot. We have a new style of running back with Chase Brown being a one-cut burner. He is a low center of gravity kind of guy that can change direction really well. There's going to be people that think they could just hit him or do an arm tackle. He's going to brush by them with ease. And then we have another guy, Zach Moss, who has a power approach to his game, but along with beautiful vision. He had a great game against us last year. I think he went over 150 or something. He had a great game against us last year. He's a running back that I do trust, and I do love the idea of him and Chase Brown complementing each other. We lost a big piece in Tyler Boyd for such a long time. Every single defensive coordinator can, say, okay, this is what 83 is going to do. This is what Boyd does, and blah, blah, blah. This is his job. That's gone. Jermaine Burton, welcome to the party. Charlie Jones, welcome to the party. Guys, this is not crazy. This is actually an actual potential fact, right? Mike Gesicki, welcome to the slot party. Those are the three options that we have right now. Jermaine Burton, absolute wild card. Shouldn't have been a third rounder. Absolute burner. Joe Burrow, Jermaine Burton can do some crazy things. I love the speed. I've been waiting for this speed. Charlie Jones, who showed us amazing things last year as his rookie. He got hurt for a while, but in the return game as a punt returner, I think he gave us a touchdown. I'm pretty sure he gave us a touchdown at some point. And other times, it looked like he was about to take off for a touchdown. Very athletic guy. Who knows what he can be for us? And then Mike Gesicki, who not played tight end, who was an actual slot receiver for the Miami Dolphins. Not a tight end that went out into the Y spot, an actual slot receiver, like legit, because players were getting hurt in Miami when they drafted him. And so it was just this thing of like, okay, I'll just play slot receiver. So come red zone, that's going to be a beautiful matchup for us. And so, like I said, we're doing so. I mean, our defense is also a crazy wild card right now. Losing DJ Reed, huge, but getting in Sheldon Rankins, huge. Losing Dax Hill as a safety, huge. Getting Dax Hill as a quarterback, huge. There's so many things that are happening with our entire roster, our entire team, that I'm just super excited for. You guys let me know what you think about all of this. I'm happy to have the conversation. Nathan Dean, I'm waiting for you. Like, comment, and subscribe.